Good morning, Periscope. How you doing? This is Belina. Who is holding the keys to your happiness? Who is holding the keys to you loving yourself more? Who is you giving your power to? Whoever has your power, that's who's holding your keys. Whoever's taking your power, that's who's holding your keys. Listen, in order to love yourself, you have to demand respect from people. In order to love yourself, you got to want, good morning, you got to want respect from people. In order to love yourself, you got to take back, good morning, you got to take back the keys to your happiness. Good morning, you got to take back the keys to your life. Who is holding the keys to your happiness? Is it your children? Is it your husband? Is it your wife? Is it a co-worker? Is it a girlfriend, a boyfriend? Who's holding the keys? Is it your job? If you're continuously arguing, not happy, walking around sad, angry, and mad with the world all the time, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, listen, somebody has the power to your happiness. You're giving somebody too much power to take control over your life. Stop it. We got to take back the keys to our happiness. We got to want to be happy. We got the need to be happy. We got the desire to be happy. I said on a couple of weeks ago, you have to sit down and figure out where this all started at. In my case, it started in my childhood days. Like I said, my mother loved us. She took care of us. We wanted for nothing. We didn't go hungry. We had shoes on our feet and clothes on our back and the roof of our head. We was never put out. But again, when I think back of all the abuse that we had to go through and all the abuse that we had to endure. Now, this is me just talking about me. I can't speak for my brothers and sisters. I can only speak for me. And when I think about all that abuse, it really makes me sad. And it wasn't until I learned how to love myself that I had to figure out where did all of this come from. And again, it came from when I was a child. So you have to sit down and you have to figure out, why don't I love myself? Who caused me not to love myself? As a baby, as a child, as a baby, like I said, we come into this world, we don't know anything. We don't know anything. Babies are the most cutest, the most cuddliest, they're the most loving creatures on the face of the earth. As we grow into our childhood, our teenhood, things, people, places, and things happen to us, and we tend to hold on to them. Again, you got to let it go. You got to let it go. You got to let it go. You got to understand that by holding on to anything that happened in your past, then that's what has the keys to your happiness. By holding on to anything that happened to you a month ago, that's holding the keys to your past. Now, nobody's not telling you to forget what they done to you, because basically, like I said, verbal abuse is one of the most deadliest abuses that you can go through, because physical abuse, a scar will heal. Verbal abuse sticks in your mind all the time, what the person said to you and why did they say it to you. So in order to get heart healthy, in order to walk this journey to being fit, you got to take back your happiness. You got to want to be loved. You got to know that you're worth being loved. You got to know your worth. Stop letting people put a price tag. Good morning. Stop letting people put a price tag on your life. Thank you. Yeah, let it go. Yeah, like Elsa. Yeah. You got to stop letting people put a price tag on your happiness. If you're upset at somebody, tell that person you're upset with them. Tell them why you're upset with them. If they don't apologize, then there's nothing you can really do about that, but let them know how you're feeling. Don't walk around having that anger eat at you on a daily basis. And if you took back the keys to your happiness, stop giving it back to the person you took the keys back from. When you put somebody out your house, well, when I put somebody out my house when I was younger, I always changed my locks. And that was just me. You didn't have to bring my keys back. If I put you out and change my locks, you're not coming back. So when you take your keys back, to your happiness, and you're starting to be happy. You're starting to love yourself. You're starting to, oh my God, you're smiling more. You're walking up higher. You're holding your head higher. You just smiles all the time. You just have this look about just for being happy. Why would you want to give the keys back to the person that made you unhappy? Nobody's telling you to be angry with that person. Nobody's telling you to be upset with that person. Let that person know, look, I love you, but I love me more. I love you, but I got to take care of my mind. I love you. I got to take care of my body. I love you. I got to take care of my health. And by me loving you, I'm continuously hurting myself. I'm continuously making myself sick. I'm continuously being hard on the children. I'm continuously being upset with the world, all because of one person, one place, or one thing. Who is holding the keys to your happiness? Somebody right now is listening to me, or they're going to replay this, and what they're going to say is, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Who do I think I am to get on Periscope and let anybody know or try to teach anybody how to love themselves? Well, I'm here to let you know I do know what the hell I'm talking about, because I've been there, done that. Again, I will keep on saying physical, mental, verbal, sexual abuse. I've been through all of them. All the abuses you can went through, I've been through all of them. And I'm not ashamed to say it, because, again, I love myself. I transformed my mind. My body started to follow, and I love myself. I'm in love with myself. And if God can do it for me, God can do it for you too. But you got to start taking keys back from people, places, and things. You got to start wanting to open up your heart to loving yourself. You got to start transforming your mind, and your body will follow. Trust me, it's a little scary. You don't know what's going to happen. But once you start walking down that road to loving yourself and appreciating who you are and who God created you to be, you will enjoy life to the utmost. You will enjoy life the way God wants you to enjoy life. But again, it still depends on who's holding your happiness. Sit down today, write down who you think, people, places, or things are holding on to the keys to your happiness, and start to take back those keys. Ask God on a daily basis to help you with that. Sometimes it may be family. Sometimes it may be family that's doing that, and you have to walk away from that. Not saying don't love your family, but if the family continues to make your body sick, make your mind sick, you got to stay away. Some sicknesses the doctors don't have no cure for. You have the power to fix those cures. You have the power to fix those ailments that's happening to your body, because you know what's causing them. So again, Periscope on this morning. It's raining. I love you all. Have a God great day on purpose. And again, who is holding the keys to your happiness? Take back those keys on today. Talk to y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.